Hey y'all, coming to you from the headquarters of ScottieDTV, but I was at the 2018 Detroit Autorama and I found a 40 Ford I think y'all are gonna like. Come on, let's take a quick look at it. Bruce, thanks so much for giving me some time today, brother.
Hey, I'm excited. Excited to talk about the car.
Tell me about it.
Well, it's a 1940 Ford. We took a total of 13 inches out of the height of the car. The roof was chopped. It's chopped 5.5 in the front and 4 in the back. On the top skin of the roof, we went and took the big bubble out of it, because normally a 40 Ford will have a big bubble towards the back. Well, we kind of like flattened it all out, trying to get everything low. And then when you come down after the chop, we took a section out of the midsection of the body. We took 4 inches out of the midsection of the body. And it got a little complicated in the back because we had to take the rear fenders and move them forward 6 inches. So now the car's 6 inches shorter too. Right. And we tried to take those rear fenders and bring them up into the rear side window as much as we could, because the gap between the trunk and the rear fenders now is really thin, where you normally got like 4.5 inches.
Right. But until you started talking about it, I didn't even realize it, but it is like a midget 40, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
When you start looking at it, yeah, it is smaller than.
Oh yeah, yeah, and that
you
area.
Didn't change any of the cools, what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, oh, that thing's obviously smaller than an original one.
Yeah. No? Well, you want it to still look like a 40 Ford, ambient proportion. So we definitely needed to take that section out, because that section between the back of the door and the front of the rear fender is way too long. Right. You know, so it looks so much better. The door was looking too small, you know, so it worked out really well. And then of course we brought the bottom up into the car with the frame and everything. The frame is like 9 inches thick, so that's up in the floor. And we were able to drop the running boards over that and get it lower. Like I said, total 13 inches out of that thing. And the exhaust actually runs through that fender and comes out? Yeah, it comes up over the top and then dips down, and we got a muffler inside. Wow. And of course, everybody's going to want to know what you do to get that finish. Well, I try to avoid that. Secret. Yeah, I figure, you know what, they can figure it out, but it'll probably come out different, and that's what it's all about. That's right. And when I look at it, is it actually... I mean, I guess that you went through and highlighted some airbrush or whatever. Oh, yeah. But is it actually two different colors like that center section, or is that just lighting and texture? Well, some of it's lighting, of course, but yeah, it's airbrushed and tinted, and there's satin clear over the top of it. It's not bare metal. It's not bare metal, no. Like bare metal. That's cool, right? Oh, it's way cool. Nothing better than that, especially with all the work done. And I was telling somebody else, I was like, you know, patina's really hot and bare metal's really hot. And what you've come up with is kind of a patina version of a bare metal car. Yep. And something in between. Then that pinstripe's not just a red and black pinstripe. There's a lot of work in that thing too. Oh yeah, yeah. We needed something on the side. You know, there was red on the bottom, but you had to get something in the middle, and then it kind of goes with the interior then. Because we did the interior first, and then we definitely had to bring it outside. Right. Tell me a little bit about some of the stuff you did inside the interior. Well, that's all custom with the dash that flows into the console and wraps around the rear seats. That's all hand formed. Everything on this car is steel. Right. You know, same with the hood scoop. You know, that's all. Too. Yeah, it's all steel. Everything on it. And then what about under the hood? What's in there? It's a 347 stroker, a nice little cruiser motor. You know, it's putting out like 375 horsepower. You know, it scoots. It's a light car. And we just met, but I've been a big fan of yours for a long time. I just didn't know that. Okay. You've had some other cool stuff out too. And, yeah. If people are wanting to follow your builds and what you got going on, what's the best way to do that? Well, hashtag ProComp Custom. All right. Do you do Facebook? Yes, we got a guy that does Facebook every day. Yeah, you got a website? We have a website, yes. Cool. Yep. Anybody you need to give a shout out to before we run? Well, I guess I'm cool. I mean, I'm just happy to be here. I'm excited. Any features maybe that I didn't know to ask about that you think is something that people would want to know about? Well, what you see is pretty much it. You know, this is a nice cruiser that drops to the floor, and it's pretty much it. It's not a big performer. You know, it's just a cool old car. It's way cool, dude. You rocked it, man. I absolutely love it. Again, thanks for giving me some time today, brother. Thank you. Enjoy the show. So there you go, from the 2018 Detroit Autorama, a 1940 Ford. Hope y'all have enjoyed it. See ya! Hey y'all, make sure you subscribe to this channel and visit ScottieDTV.com for an easy way to search the hundreds of videos I have posted. Either click the link in the description or the one at the end of this video.